For the one person watching this video who doesn't know who you are, could you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Guy Baldwin. Officially, I'm a licensed private practice psychotherapist. I work in Los Angeles, a specialist there. I work almost exclusively with kinky people. Originally, all my practice was gay men. Now, about a third of my practice is gay men. I work with a lot of straight people now who are kinky in one way or another, self-defined, if you will, as kinky. And I've been doing that for 35 years or so. So that's the professional me. Who I am, otherwise, community-wise, is best discovered by either going to a Wikipedia page that somebody put up about me, not me, or the Leather Hall of Fame page that has a lot of biographical information about me for anybody who cares to bother with that.
Now, I understand that IML and your name are synonymous.
I don't know who you understand that from. I'm very flattered by whoever did say that to you.
But what is your connection with IML?
I have no official connection with IML whatsoever.
Okay.
But for about 15 years, I arranged with the person who's the contestant manager to speak to the contestants early on the day of the contest. And I created for the contestants a speech about 14 minutes long, which I delivered to them year by year. And in that way, I was able to reach out to hundreds of people who step up for community leadership through the contest circuit here in the U.S. and abroad to some extent. And I think I'm most well known in the title world, and certainly in IML, for having done that. I stopped doing that about 4 years ago. But the impact of the speech continues to ripple out. As a matter of fact, we're at CLAW now, and the creators of CLAW attribute the inspiration they received from that speech to the motivation for creating CLAW, which is now, I think, in its, 16th year or something.
And I've certainly spoken to people who have competed in IML who talk about that moment over however many days IML runs for, but it would appear that talk is an important pinnacle for these people.
Yeah.
But it's almost like it's secret squirrel, that they don't talk about it. They talk about it, but they don't. They talk about the effect, but they don't talk about the content.
Do you want to hear it?
I would love to, but but I'd love to hear what's the essence that you are trying to deliver to these people. What's if to give a talk is to inspire 2 or 3 main points, what would those main points be?
Well, the first main point, which comes towards the end of the speech, is that title holding has the capacity to be noble work. And the thing that makes it noble is that we don't do it for ourselves.
And ironically, there are some people who look at the world of title holders. The people who look at the world of title holders might be saying that it's a narcissistic existence, that it's all about me, and that's clearly not the case from what I've seen.
Actually, it is the case for some percentage of the people who come and compete. That's absolutely the case for some percentage of them. And one of the purposes of the speech is to try to incline the contestants to consider that there may be some larger purpose for the work. Part of the speech, well, I'll recite a paragraph of it for you if you have no objection.
No, not at all.
And when I give the speech, or used to give the speech, I was wearing my own IML Winners medal. And all of the contestants in the room are wearing their contestant medal as well. I insist that they be brought into the room with their medals on. Later on tonight, one of you will be chosen International Mr. Leather. And when that happens, he will receive around his neck a medal exactly like the ones that you all have on right now, only his will be a different color. Once he has that medal, he will wear it any way he chooses. He will pick it up and put it down to do the work, to perform his duties. But in all the ways that matter most, the medals that you guys have on around your necks right now are vastly more important than these few golden ones that exist. And the reason for that is that the real bedrock of our community isn't to be found in the audience tonight, or even among the people who've come to IML to join with us in our celebrations. The real bedrock of our world is to be found back home, in the places where all of you came from. And the people back there need what you have. They need your inspiration, they need your time, they need your attention, but most of all, they need your action. And so I charge you all now with the responsibility to return to the places where you came from when this weekend is over and do the work that waits for you there.
And I've certainly seen within Australia that there are people who come back who do immensely wonderful work.
I'm glad to hear that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and if you know, for Claw to be an inspiration from that talk is a very important thing. I believe that Claw serves many purposes within the community.
Yes.